This is assignment 11 of chapter 2. It's on page 66. First of all, it says create a new spreadsheet workbook and enter the data shown. I have done that for you. I have split the spreadsheet into 3 sections. The section where we have the list of problems as referred by the particular employee. Then in the blue section, we're going to figure out how many times each employee referred a problem. And in the pink section, we're going to find out how many times a particular problem occurred. So question 1 says calculate the number of problems reported by each employee. So we're going to put a function into E4 that will count the number of times it sees Evelyn Smith's name in the list of employees that referred problems. So we're going to use fx, and we're going to find the countif function. We click go once we've typed it in to search for a function, and it will come up in the list, and we highlight it and we say OK. And then the range is where are we going to find the names of people who referred problems, and that is A4 to A17. However, I will want that to be with absolute cell references, because I am going to copy this formula down and it needs to keep referring back to A4 to A17. So that's $1 before the A, $1 before the 4, $1 before the second A, and $1 before the 17. The criteria is usually on the row that you're typing into. So in fact, it's right next door, it's in D4. And we do not want that to be absolute, because as we copy that function down, we want to then pick up Tom O'Donoghue's name, Afsoon Sahar's name, Peter Jones's name, and Joan Donovan's name. So we say OK to that, and we use the fill handle to copy it down. We're going to do a very similar thing in the section for types of problem, and that's actually question 2. Calculate the number of times each problem occurred. So again, we're going to use a countif, but this time we're going to look at the range from C4 to C17. So type a brief description of what you want to do and then click go. So countif, and that brings it up in the list. We select the function we want. The range in this case will be the list of problems, which is from C4 to C17, but we need $signs on all of that. And the criteria is, again, as I said, usually the criteria is beside where you're typing. So it's D11, and that will not be absolute. And then we copy that down, which in fact is question 3, copy both functions using fill down. Format the data as shown, so we just need to put some bold headings. So I'm really following the picture in the textbook. And the last question tells us to save the spreadsheet as tech support. So once you have that spreadsheet saved, you're done.